Have you ever looked at a city and felt like every building was a piece of art standing proudly in the skyline? Architecture tells the story of civilizations, creativity, and human ambition across centuries of history. From ancient temples and medieval castles to futuristic skyscrapers, buildings reveal how cultures evolve over time. Some countries stand out because their cities feel like open-air museums filled with stunning structures. Travelers often visit these places not just for landscapes but to admire incredible architectural masterpieces. Today you will discover 10 countries with the most stunning architecture in the world. These nations showcase everything from ancient wonders to modern design innovation. Every street in these destinations reveals layers of artistic history and cultural identity. If you love beautiful cities and breathtaking buildings, this list will inspire your next journey. Like, share, and subscribe for more amazing travel discoveries around the world. 10. United Arab Emirates Futuristic Skyline Wonders. The United Arab Emirates has become one of the most famous places for modern architecture. Cities like Dubai and Abu Dhabi feature futuristic skylines filled with innovative skyscrapers. The Burj Khalifa stands as the tallest building in the world, dominating the skyline. Architects experiment with bold designs that push engineering limits. Luxury hotels, malls, and cultural centers showcase cutting-edge architectural creativity. The Museum of the Future represents futuristic design and technology. Traditional Arabic elements are also included in many modern buildings. Mosques, palaces, and cultural districts reflect the region's heritage. Visitors experience a striking blend of tradition and futuristic innovation. The United Arab Emirates has become a global center for bold architectural ideas. 9. Japan. Perfect balance of tradition and modern design. Japan offers one of the most fascinating architectural contrasts in the world. Ancient temples stand peacefully beside futuristic skyscrapers in major cities. Kyoto is famous for its historic wooden temples and traditional houses. Tokyo displays modern engineering through innovative skyscrapers and urban design. Japanese architecture emphasizes minimalism, harmony, and natural materials. Traditional gardens and shrines reflect centuries-old cultural philosophy. Modern architects experiment with glass, steel, and creative spatial design. Earthquake-resistant engineering also influences building styles. The result is a unique blend of past and future architecture. Japan remains one of the most visually fascinating architectural destinations. 8. Spain. Masterpieces of artistic architecture. Spain is home to some of the most unique and creative buildings in the world. Barcelona alone contains several architectural wonders designed by Antoni Gaudí. The Sagrada Familia stands as one of the most extraordinary churches ever built. Colorful mosaics, flowing shapes, and artistic details define Gaudí's style. Historic cities like Seville and Granada showcase Moorish architecture. The Alhambra Palace is famous for its intricate Islamic design. Spanish cathedrals also demonstrate dramatic Gothic and Renaissance architecture. Many towns preserve centuries-old plazas and historic buildings. Architecture in Spain feels vibrant, expressive, and deeply artistic. Travelers often consider it one of the most visually inspiring countries. 7. Turkey. Crossroads of architectural civilizations. Turkey sits at the crossroads of Europe and Asia, creating unique architectural diversity. The country reflects influences from Byzantine, Ottoman, and Roman civilizations. Istanbul alone features some of the most famous historic structures on Earth. The Hagia Sophia represents one of the greatest architectural achievements in history. The Blue Mosque is known for its elegant domes and beautiful interior designs. Ottoman palaces and bazaars add to the cultural atmosphere of the city. Ancient ruins across the country reveal Roman engineering brilliance. Traditional houses in historic towns display unique regional designs. Architecture in Turkey reflects thousands of years of cultural exchange. This makes the country one of the most historically rich destinations for architecture lovers. 6. Germany. Castles, cathedrals and historic towns. Germany is famous for its medieval castles and stunning historic towns. Many cities feature beautiful Gothic cathedrals and Renaissance architecture. Cologne Cathedral stands as one of the most impressive churches in Europe. The country also preserves charming villages with half-timbered houses. Castles like Neuschwanstein look like something from a fairy tale. German cities carefully protect historic buildings while adding modern structures. Berlin showcases bold contemporary architecture and cultural landmarks. The blend of medieval and modern styles creates striking visual contrasts. Visitors often feel transported through different historical periods. Germany remains one of Europe's architectural treasures. 5. Morocco. Colorful Islamic architecture in ancient cities. Morocco is famous for its vibrant cities filled with traditional Islamic architecture. Historic Medinas contain narrow streets lined with colorful buildings and markets. Intricate tile patterns decorate mosques, palaces, and courtyards. Marrakesh features stunning riads, traditional houses built around peaceful courtyards. The city of Fez contains one of the oldest medieval urban areas in the world. Ancient gates, towers, and mosques reflect centuries of craftsmanship. Architectural design emphasizes geometric patterns and artistic details. Warm colors and decorative carvings create unique visual beauty. 4. India. Monumental architecture across centuries. India contains some of the most iconic architectural landmarks on Earth. The Taj Mahal remains one of the most famous and beautiful monuments in the world. Mughal architecture combines Persian, Islamic, and Indian artistic traditions. Ancient temples across the country feature intricate carvings and sculptures. Cities like Jaipur display colorful palaces and historic forts. South India contains massive temple complexes built centuries ago. British colonial architecture also appears in cities such as Mumbai and Kolkata. Each region reflects unique cultural influences and building styles. 3. Italy. Living Museum of Architectural History. Italy is often described as a living museum of architecture. The country contains Roman ruins, Renaissance palaces, and medieval cities. Rome features iconic landmarks like the Colosseum and Pantheon. Florence is famous for Renaissance architecture and historic cathedrals. Venice offers beautiful canals lined with elegant historic buildings. Italian cities are filled with plazas, statues, and grand churches. Architectural masterpieces appear around nearly every corner. Art history and architecture are deeply connected in Italian culture. 2. France. Elegant cities and timeless landmarks. France is home to some of the most elegant architecture in the world. Paris alone contains countless historic buildings and iconic landmarks. The Eiffel Tower remains one of the most recognizable structures on Earth. Gothic cathedrals like Notre Dame demonstrate remarkable craftsmanship. French chateaux across the countryside display luxurious palace architecture. Cities such as Lyon and Bordeaux preserve historic districts beautifully. Architectural styles range from medieval stone buildings to modern design. Boulevards, plazas, and bridges create visually harmonious city landscapes. 1. Greece. Birthplace of classical architecture. Greece stands as one of the most historically significant architectural countries in the world. Ancient Greek architecture influenced buildings across Europe and the Americas. The Parthenon in Athens remains one of the most famous ancient structures. Classical columns and balanced proportions defined Greek architectural style. Historic ruins across the country reveal the brilliance of ancient engineering. White houses with blue domes define the famous scenery of Greek islands. Traditional villages sit dramatically on cliffs overlooking the sea. Architecture is more than buildings because it reflects creativity, culture, and human history. Every country on this list tells a unique story through its cities' monuments and landmarks. Exploring architecture allows travelers to understand civilizations across centuries. From ancient ruins to futuristic skylines, the world offers endless architectural beauty. Share this video with fellow travelers, comment which country impressed you the most, and subscribe for more incredible travel discoveries around the world.